Okay.
Welcome to
Now
Mega
we're
Man
live
Toss
for realsies
3.
this time.
I mean,
For
what?
super realsies this time.
All right, before anything goes wrong, count us down quickly.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, here we go. Second chance at Gregory. Let's see if I'm warmed up proper now and this will work. I'd like to not get hit. Again, he doesn't really have a name. I don't know why I'm calling him Gregory. It's just, oh no, and then there we go, I get bit. Darn it.
I got hit too.
All right, so we're still even. That's pretty good. You're basically you're gonna get hit once no matter what. And I mean, if you can, you want to get hit backwards because it saves literally about a second a time. But if you can't, guys, well, it's not the end of the world. Especially when you're starting speedrunning. Don't worry. You know, getting Gregory down is one of the most fun parts of getting the speedrun down in general. I say sarcastically. It's one of those weird. This is Mega Man DOS. Welcome to the absolute insanity. There's no music, so hum your favorite Mega Man song to yourself in your head. You know. Ah, darn it, I couldn't get backwards. Usually I end up getting hit at least once by those bullets there, too, so...
I'm doing really poorly.
Let's see here. I'm doing alright.
This game is a Mega Man game, so it's pretty hard.
Yes, even though it's also just plain weird as well because it's Mega Man DOS, it does not diminish the difficulty. It adds Mega Man difficulties with controls that are maddening. By the way,
oh yeah, J is jump and space is shoot.
yes, you can change controls, but that's only for... I don't know how that was for the original folks. I just know that you can do it on DOSBox if you're, you know, feeling up to trying to mess with DOSBox settings. Ooh, a little bit of luck for me. Yes, I hear my sound is a little loud, right?
Yeah, if you could turn down the game sound and turn up Discord audio a bit, that would be great.
When I get between levels, I will be able to have the time to do it.
Turn down the game sound. Why would you ever want to do that?
There's no like I said, hum your favorite Mega Man song because there's no actual music.
How about we all hum a different song at once? That seems like a really good idea.
That seems like a good plan, yes. That just goes to show you how, you know, everyone has their different favorites, right? We all have our songs that we love. This little bat's fun because you just have to make sure you jump once and then you can get around him. Oh no, I heard a noise of agony.
Yeah, sometimes like input can be dropped. My jump
completely
dropped and I fell into the electricity.
It's very true. That does just happen. We're not just being like complainy gamers right here or trying to like jog for our controls. This game likes to drop controls now and then and buttons inputs. It just happens and it sucks. Not much you can do about it. It's a weird game.
My dad works at Nintendo. Not that would even matter because it has nothing to do with Nintendo.
Worst block
Nintendo
puzzle.
Cannot save you now.
I'm dealing with the worst block puzzle in the game because you just have to know that block is going to go there to be able to get through it. Otherwise, you just fall to your death. There's no other way around it, and it sucks. However, a fun thing is, even before the fight starts, the bosses actually have their hitboxes up, so you can just start shooting them whenever you can physically get your hands on them. Alright, sweet.
Mega Man DOS 3 is better? I disagree.
I would also disagree slightly.
I mean, better is also subjective. It's not like either of these are good.
Yes, Mega Man 3 has its own problems. It has too much water, is the best way to put it. I say that without trying to be too jokey, but that's the game. I don't think there's another Mega Man game where Mega Man swims as much. Because that game was originally supposed... Yeah, they're supposed to be like... It was supposed to be a game about this Eco Man, basically, was literally his name. And he just changed the sprites to be Mega Man. You get to see the Eco Man sprite in the game. He made it into one of the enemies you fight for fun. Oh gosh, mosquitoes, please! These mosquitoes...
Oh, already there?
Yeah, these mosquitoes suck a little bit, guys, because they like to push you backwards a lot.
They suck?
Yeah, and you can get hit by them, and if you're not doing everything perfect, you get caught in this endless loop, because these little things I'm standing in front of, as you can see, we're going really slow. That's an intended mechanic. It's supposed to not let you go forward very easily. Sometimes you can hit all those mosquitoes, and then other times the game just decides to hate you. So there's a little bit of luck to it. Because the mosquitoes...
A little bit more.
I may be able to at level change again. There we go. I got past that. That bug in this little puzzle right here, best way to get through this puzzle is to actually get hit by that first electric thing, because it gives you the perfect timing for when you need to jump and get down. Of all the silly things. Let's see here. Let's try to get over the spiders correctly, Lynn. That would be nice. And that health is tempting, but not necessary entirely for the speedrun. There's a scary part of this level, and apparently I'm really far ahead, so I may go for it. Make the race exciting. There's a very scary cycle to make on one of the jumps, and it's very hard to make. But I think, like I said, I think we'll go for it maybe, if it looks like we have a good shot, just to keep the speedrun interesting. And that's right here. Made it! Wow! Okay. You basically have to click perfectly for that thing to work. It's absolutely a giant pain in the butt to make that on the first cycle. Oh, I missed it! And then I missed it on the second one. Excellent. Okay.
Alright, well now we're like right neck and neck again.
Alright, there we go. I told you guys we'd keep it not the way I intended to keep it interesting, but the way it turned out to be interesting. I will be...
You'll note that Mega Man's enemies happen to be bugs and spiders and stuff, and like rats. For some weird reason.
Yeah, we don't...
The Mega Man game with no Mega Man enemies.
The very last level has a couple, but...
Yes.
Okay, now this is... Like I said, this puzzle's really hard to get through if you don't have the perfect timing, because then you just can't get through the stinking thing, and it's a giant pain in the butt. Okay.
Did you go for first cycle on the first one?
I did, and I made it, and then I somehow messed up on the second.
Oh, well, I meant the second go through.
I haven't got there yet.
Oh, uh-oh.
I told you, we're making this run interesting.
Oh, I'm ahead. Oh no, everything's wrong.
Oh gosh,
Will
now
is the world record holder.
I am. I'm not going to claim to be perfect. Sometimes these runs take a little bit of luck. There's a lot of resets when it came to my runs when I was getting good at this. This time we're just going to wait for the second cycle for safety reasons. I see no reason to get myself further behind an accident. Like I said, the fact that it made that first cycle was really lucky. Because as we mentioned earlier, the game likes to drop inputs. So if it decides that it dropped your jump, you're not going anywhere. There we go. Which I think is what happened on my second one. So, these things happen. It's okay. There's other little spots where I could potentially catch up, depending. And if not, it's fun to get to show off this game. Because, I mean, how many of you have seen Mega Man DOS before? Come on, raise your hands in the chat. I'm going to assume the answer is very few.
I'm fighting Vault Man. Basically, the strat is to take damage so that we're able to hit him a little bit quicker. So, they have no, like, iframes, so if you just mash on space, you're able to, take him out pretty quick. Well, of course, Cassie and Proto have seen it. You played me play it. You've watched me play it. I like Dynaman because he's got a cute little smile and he's all like, yeah, I'm working out. He's got, like, an amazing pose.
He really does. I mean, this game is Mega Man DOS, but the guy still did... When you have to think about this, that this guy basically did it by himself. Could you program a better Mega Man game on DOS, guys? So, you know, as much as we jokingly hate on it, it's like he did an impressive job for working all by himself after he was laid off from Capcom, but for some reason they let him keep making a game. Shrug? No idea there. But yeah,
Really weird. This game has a strange story. I mean, we just told it.
Yep, that's basically what happened.
Yep.
Very odd. The guy got laid off.
And then they let him make two.
Yeah, they let him make another one.
The weirdest part, in my opinion, is that not only did they let him make one, but then they looked at this and said, hey, can you make a sequel? Not only that, but he didn't want it to be a Mega Man game. He was trying to have it be another game. and they're like, "Oh, we liked that Mega Man DOS game you made so much." Can you
I'm assuming the publisher basically was just like, if it says Mega Man on it, it will sell more. And since he somehow still had the permissions to do it, we got to have Mega Man DOS 3. Mega Man Swimming Adventure.
And we are all doomed because of it.
It's, if you guys have never had a chance to play it, it's free. It's abandonware. So, like, give yourself a shot. You're losing nothing by giving it a try. Because, again, it's free. And, no, it's not like normal. I would never advocate piracy normally, but this game has literally been completely abandoned. Like, it's free. It's there online. The files are still there. Capcom doesn't acknowledge it exists. Enjoy yourself. Play some games.
What a shock. Now, I've been using Vaultman's weapon. If this were a normal Mega Man game, I'd say that would probably be the strongest weapon ever.
Agreed.
It just makes you completely invincible. It's ridiculous. There are some enemies that it doesn't kill in one hit. I think the only one that we ever run into is the Bee, which is annoying. But everything else it kills in one hit, and it allows you to go through as protected with you. So, basically, once you get it, don't ever let it go.
Yeah, you have to, honestly, it's very important to make sure that you constantly have enough power-up to make it work. And I think it's really balanced out because then there's Dynaman's weapon, which is probably the worst in all of Mega Man history.
I've actually never seen Dynaman's weapon. I've never used it.
There's a hidden part to one level where you can get an energy tank if you get it first. I could see no reason to use it. It's terrible. There's no way you're going to ever kill the boss where you get an advantage with it. It is like literally the worst weapon in all of Mega Man. I say that without hyperbole. It's terrible. Yet it exists.
I have all of the calculators, so I moved on to Wily's Castle, which is some showers. Like, these rooms just they look like someone's showers. They remind me of those levels from Pikmin 2.
That's kind of almost what they're like. I can't even entirely disagree with you. I'm going to try to manipulate this boss fight when I hit Dynaman, by the way. Sometimes if you just turn around and make a small jump, he doesn't throw explosives at you the first time. Makes the fight a tiny bit faster. And it's only sometimes. I'm not sure if it's actually RNG, but I can't make it consistently work. So I don't know. The previous world record runner before me was doing it, so I tried to copy his ideas the best I could when he had something really good going. And this game does also have frogs, the worst Mega Man enemy ever, because you can't hit them when they're on the ground. You have to have a bullet sitting in the air while you're running through them in the air, and it's awful. Same thing for the rats.
I would argue that the mosquitoes are worse.
They may be, just because of how the game is set up with them. But let's see here. I'm going to do my best to catch up. But like I said, at worst, win or lose a race, guys. It's really fun to get to show off this game for everybody. So thank you for coming out to watch Mega Man DOS.
Yeah. Also, this might be the only time ever this game has been raced. Have you ever raced this game?
No, this is probably literally the first ever Mega Man DOS race. Like, no kidding. That's probably a very accurate fact. Now, as you guys saw, we were just mentioning the mosquitoes as I run through here. Now, if you're just perfect with the bullets, you can shoot those mosquitoes and then jump over the spiders up ahead, and it's faster. I gave up trying to do it on my world record runs because I basically started assuming it would never happen. I only ever got the mosquitoes and then get through the spiders a total of one time perfectly. It's that hard to make happen. Let's see here. And then again, we'll abuse iframes. Just an important thing here too, you want to make sure that before you switch back to Volt, you pick up that little power-up. Makes it so you have enough S power-up here to beat the boss later. Because if you do this right, there's a small section at the end where you can pick up a bunch of boosts, but if you do everything properly and get a little lucky, you don't actually have to pick up anything. I'm not going to say that that's easy, it's almost impossible, but you know. Because I'm actually already running a little low on what I need to beat this boss, so I'm not excited. I don't know how well this will go. We'll see. Okay, can maybe get him. Of course not. Alright, we're going to actually have to go to the pellets. My world record run, I had to use pellets to kill him too, actually.
Yeah, I had to do that as well. And time is coming up for me in just a second. And time.
And I'm willing to get shot by these little friendos because I have not found a way to not get hit by them. You can jump, you can shoot, you can do whatever you want, but just about you're gonna get hit no matter what. Oh gosh, I'm having a little bit of bad luck. A little bit of bad luck with my jump not going through at just the right time. Let's just be safe here and get these while we're here because it doesn't hurt to. It doesn't hurt to when everything's not been going quite right. And yeah, jumping down to this little section here too makes the bullets hit him just a tiny bit faster than staying on top. Also, I have no idea if this actually goes on any further because time! I've never tried to explore that arena. There we go. You guys have seen Mega Man DOS raced live. Congratulations. Congrats on winning the race, Liz.
You're welcome.
You have been honored.
We've mentioned Mega Man DOS 3. In Mega Man DOS 3, when you beat it, it's this exact screen.
Exactly. There are zero changes.
Screen. Even though one extra person built that game, his brother helped him. There are no changes at all.
Yeah, it's great.
Alright, so yeah, that's Mega Man DOS.
And I promise there are much cleaner runs of this game. Check it out on speedruns.com and watch like some of our runs that are actually pretty solid. I know we both had some mistakes in this because this game is weird and it happens. It's hard to get a solid run every time.
What was my time, by the way?
14:30.
Oh no, man, mine must have been like 15 something, yeah?
15:12. Yes.
Ah, dang. Oh well.
Oh.
It happens.
My PB is 13:55.
I mean, it took me over 300 attempts to get the world record, guys. So.
Yeah, no. This is a strangely well played down game.
It is.
Someone would play it once and give up.
Yeah, but once you get the nuances down and you play it like crazy, it's oddly fun and it's one of my favorite games. As weird as that is.
Anyway, yes. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed.
Yeah, no kidding.
Enjoy the marathon. I'll see you again soon in a few hours. But that was Liz Block.
Well, this is my only one, so okay. Hey guys, I'm LiteralGrill and I stream in the mornings, but right now, please donate. This is an awesome thing to help make local events for speedrunners. Please help support them if you like what you're seeing here today.
Yes.
But I assume with that, we must bid you all adieu and allow the next